Okay, Sun Jin-woo is officially broken. After watching this episode, I have to admit he some way somehow broke the system. That's the only thing I could think of on why they gave him this busted ass overpowered, and it's the fact that he's not even a magic user, not even a mage, but yet they gave him a specialty in the magic class. Like, that was so unnecessary. Like, they're making sure he has zero weaknesses. Like, his only weakness was magic, and I was like, well, I could just summon my shuttle army on you. Like, what? Now he has one of the more broken magical abilities that's probably in this show. I don't know, man. I don't know how I should feel about this, because there's so much possibilities he could use this ability on in the future, in season 2 and beyond. It's probably gonna be the ability that saves everyone in the Jeju Island, honestly, and I think he's gonna be very involved in that situation in the next season. Heck, I think that's probably where he's gonna fight the other dude's brother, the S rank brother that wants to kill him, of course. But with this busted ability, man, especially with Icarus as an ally that he could just summon anytime, like, that's ridiculous. And I think they said earlier that Icarus is like A or S rank, one of the two. I being the safe side, he's probably like, Icarus is probably like an A rank type of soldier, and I'm assuming Sun Jin-woo after this is like basically A rank. So the fact that he could just collect more A rank level soldiers to be part of his army, like, what are you supposed to do with that if he collects like 5 of them, you know, plus him alone? Another thing I want to talk about is the system sending these messages about him craving for strength, craving for bloodshed. I believe you could see it in his face in the very last moments of this episode, that bloodthirsty look. And I've been saying this all season long basically, of how the system is kind of changing him into valuing strength as like the premium of his being, you know. So I wasn't surprised at all in seeing those messages. Understanding why they want him to be a certain way would be very interesting as well. Like, why are they shaping him this way as this type of person? Like, do they need him to get this strong in order to do something for them, for the system itself? Maybe it's the system has a greater purpose or a greater desire for Sun Jin-woo that they're trying to prepare him for. That's what I'm thinking right now, because that's the only way they think that he needs all this broken and busted abilities and all these stat upgrades and all that, you know. And especially how it's always stated that the system is like figuring out a way to keep him alive some way somehow, and how, like, you know, there's been some luck that's been involved in him surviving all this time. So right now I'm just thinking about next season and beyond. Like, I just hope we find out like a bigger purpose for the system. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if Sun Jin-woo himself becomes like a final boss in like the end of the story. But yeah, back to the Jeju Island. I feel like that's gonna be the primary focus of next season. And yeah, they gave some information about it, but like, I haven't really seen too much to where I know how much it impacted society and hunters. Like, of course I know a lot of them are traumatized by that island, but I'm assuming we're gonna get like the full spiel, like the full backstory of all the previous raids in that island in the next season. And I think I said this in a different video, that I think that it's basically the origins of where the gates started spawning in and where the monsters originally came from. So that'll be interesting. But man, what are your thoughts on season 1? Everything that happened so far, did it meet your expectations in terms of if you read the manhwa? Did it exceed it? Was it underwhelming? Like, how well did he adapt the manhwa, if you read it, of course? As an anime only watcher, I feel like they did a good job in giving good pacing throughout each episode, and also sticking to relevant information and irrelevant events for the most part. The only thing is, the ending got me excited to see how you utilize the ability, but in terms of excited for like the next season in general, like, I guess I'm kind of curious of the Jeju Island, but at the same time, it's like it's not really fully there. I kind of need more information to really get excited about what's happening in the Jeju Island. So I wish there was like a little bit more foreshadowing for what's to come in the next season. But overall, I think this was a really good season. I probably would give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know, maybe I would change my mind once you see my next video, which will be my tier list of every every episode from season 1, ranking every episode basically. And I'm gonna be taking my time with that video. It probably will be released like next week, like the next weekend or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna be taking my time to really think about each episode and the overall season itself. But for right now, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. Definitely at least an 8, maybe 8.5. So you let me know what you rate this season out of 10. What are your thoughts about the final episode? Are you like super excited for season 2, or you wish they show a little bit more to get you a little bit more hype for the next season? Anyways, watch out for my tier list video coming out very soon. Let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.